Hi guys, this is Leah from Elsie's Adventures in Library Land, and today I'm bringing you a long overdue book haul. I have not done a book haul in 5 or 6 weeks now, and I feel really bad because I used to do these on a regular weekly basis, but this summer has just been really crazy for me, and my life has just sort of been like all over the place, so I haven't really had time to sit down and do a book haul, and I've sort of been MIA on my blog lately as well. I wanted to sort of step back from reading my YA books just for a few weeks. I sort of went back to reading my nonfiction history books, which I actually read a lot of before I started Elsie's Adventures in Library Land, so I've been reading a lot of books like about Bloody Mary and Queen Elizabeth and just all of these like kind of 1500s Tudor books. English history is kind of like my weird interest. I guess, I don't know, I love reading about English history, so I've sort of took a step back from YA and have been reading all of these nonfiction history books lately, which is why I have not been posting as often on my blog. But I have sort of been getting back into the groove of reading books on my summer reading list, so hopefully I will now be posting on a more regular basis than I have been lately. So anyway, I'm really excited to show you guys the books that I have gotten over the past 5 or 6 weeks. I wanted to start out by showing you the books that I had gotten from Ashley over at the Bookish Brunette, because way back in May I had actually won her Zombie Craze 2012 grand prize giveaway. So she sent me all of these awesome zombie books. And the first books that I got were in the series by Rhiannon Frater. I don't know if I'm saying her name right, if it's Rhiannon, like Shannon, or Rhiannon, I'm not really sure. But anyway, this is the first book in this series, The First Days, and you guys have probably seen this cover before, especially if you follow Ashley's blog, because she raves about these books all the time. And then the second book in that series is Fighting to Survive, which also has a really awesome cover on it. And then the last book, well, it's the third book anyway, I don't know if it's the last one, but it is Siege. And this one came out recently this year, I'm not exactly sure when, probably like a month or a month and a half ago, I think. So I'm really looking forward to reading these series. They're not classified officially as YA, I don't think, but Ashley says they're gonna rock my face off, so I believe her because she is an awesome blogger, so I'm really looking forward to reading these. And then the other book that I got in that giveaway was Ashes by Isla Bick. And I had mentioned this book in my last book haul just because the cover I think is so freaking creepy. Like, I cannot get over how scary this cover is. So this is another zombie book, and yeah, it was kind of funny too because actually in the back it comes with a poster of the cover. Of course it came with a poster of like the one book cover that I'm like afraid to even look at. So that's just probably gonna stay in the back of the book, because if I hang that up I'm gonna like be having nightmares for the next like month. So yeah. Ashes by Isla Bick. Ugh, oh my gosh, this cover is so freaking scary. So once again, thank you so much Ashley over at the Bookish Brunette for hosting that giveaway, and I was really happy to win, and I can't wait to get started on some really good zombie books. Okay, so the next books that I wanted to show you were ones that I have gotten from publishers over the past few weeks. The first one, and this cover I like a lot better than the Ashes cover, it is Entangled by Nikki Jefford. This cover is so beautiful, and there's a few other books in this series. It's called the Spellbound trilogy, and so you can see them there. They're just as pretty as the first one, so I'm really looking forward to getting started on Entangled. And she also sent me a whole bunch of bookmarks as well, so I'm probably going to include some of these in my giveaway that I'm going to be doing really soon. Okay, shirt is like... Okay, the second book that I received from another publisher I was so excited to get, and I think I must have hounded HarperCollins for like a month until they sent me this book because I wanted to read it so badly. It is The Crown of Embers by Rae Carson, and I had read the first book in this series called The Girl of Fire and Thorns, and I absolutely loved it so much that I could not wait to get my hands on the sequel. I love the cover, it's so pretty, and this one is just a really, really amazing, like, fantasy adventure kind of story, and I loved it so much. So if you guys have not read The Girl of Fire and Thorns, I really highly recommend that one. And this book is going to be coming out in September, so I'm going to probably be starting this one within the next week or two because I'm really excited to see how this series continues. Okay, and then the next book that I got, I was also really excited to receive. It is The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. And I've actually never read any books by Maggie. I know she did that really popular werewolf series. I think it was called The Wolves of Shadow Falls. I never read any of those books, and I never read the Scorpio Races, so now that I have this one for review, I'm really excited to get started on it because I've heard a lot of really good things about her writing. So definitely excited to get started on The Raven Boys, and this also comes out in September. And then I also randomly received this book by Veronica Wolff. It is called Blood Fever, and this is, I guess, the third book in the Watchers series, so I'm not really sure what this one is about. But it is oh, it looks like it has vampires in it. But anyway, this is the third book in the series, so I'm going to have to catch up on the first two before I get started on this one. And I didn't request this one, it just sort of randomly arrived for me in the mail, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, Blood Fever by Veronica Wolff. And if you guys have read any of these books, let me know in the comments below if they were good, because I'd be interested to hear what you guys think about this series. Okay, so those are all the books that I've received in the mail for review from publishers. I also picked up a few books from the library a couple days ago, some of which were on my summer reading list for this year. The first one is 20 Boy Summer by Sarah Auchler, and I've actually had this book on my to-be-read list for over a year now, and I thought it was finally high time that I picked it up and actually read it. This is a contemporary book, and since my summer reading list this year has a sort of contemporary theme going on, I thought that it would be perfect time to pick this one up and read it. So I'm definitely excited to get started on 20 Boy Summer. The next book I got from the library, a lot of you guys are probably going to be like, oh my god, you did not pick up this book. But I did. It is LA Candy by the beautiful Lauren Conrad from Laguna Beach and the Hills. And I know, like, I've heard reviews on this book saying that it's really not that good, but I don't know. I was just really curious to pick it up and see what it's all about. So LA Candy by Lauren Conrad, I will be very much looking forward to reading this one and seeing what I think about it, so yeah. And the third book that I picked up from the library I actually had not been planning on reading. It wasn't even on my to-be-read list on Goodreads. I don't know why, because it's actually a kind of well-known series, but a girl I know was saying that she absolutely loves these books. She's on the third book in this series, and it's so incredibly amazing, so I had to pick it up and see for myself, and it is Beautiful Creatures by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. And I'm not sure if this is a fantasy or a paranormal series, but all I've heard is that it's absolutely incredible, so I'm probably going to be starting this one within the next week or two as well, because I'm really looking forward to seeing just how amazing this series is. And I'm sorry for all the glare that's on it from the ugly library covers. I hate these things so much. But anyway, Beautiful Creatures. So if you guys have read this one, also let me know down below what you thought of it. I'd be interested to hear what you guys think about this one as well. So guys, those are all of the books that I've picked up over the past 5 or 6 weeks. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video and seeing everything that I got in. If you're on my YouTube channel right now and you liked watching this video, please like it below and subscribe to my channel above at Libraryland84 if you have not already. I'd really appreciate it. If you are on my blog right now, I hope that you guys will leave me comments in the comments section below with links to your book hauls for this week. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to be trying to do my book hauls on a more regular basis. I hope, fingers crossed, that I'm actually going to be able to do that. But I think that's pretty much it. So happy reading, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!